Hello friends, my name is Abby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. Today was my school's first official day of distance learning, so I'm going to talk to you about the 5 different things that I'm using during this time, or if I haven't already used it, I'll be using it this next week. So the first one is RenWeb. So this isn't anything new to me or most of our students. RenWeb is our school's online platform that we use to post grades, homework assignments, document. I'm using on the daily just to post the assignments and my Zoom code for my students to come to class. The second thing that we're using is Zoom. So our school asked us to get a Zoom account. So I teach middle and high school students. I'm a math teacher, if you did not already know that. What we are doing right now, Mondays and Wednesdays for the middle and high schoolers, we are doing Zoom meetings. So they're about 45 minutes of just instructional time and answering any questions. And during that time, since I'm a math teacher, typically in the normal classroom, I give my students a lesson and then I let them practice the material. So they have practice problems in their book that they can do on a notebook. So during this time, I'm still doing that same format. I'm going to be teaching them new material, and then I have a Google form that is entitled classwork and then just the section we're on that day. And it's no more than 10 questions just so they can get that practice over what we just talked about. But basically, we're just going through each period of the day. So if I have a free period, I'm not on Zoom. I'm just responding to emails during that time. Today was our first day we did that and it went pretty well. The third thing that I'm using is Google Forms. I really wanted to use Google Classroom, but our school isn't set up with Google Classroom. I did still want to be able to use Google Forms instead of students having to take a picture of their math homework, upload it to RenWeb, and get it in the RenWeb Dropbox. So I felt like Google Forms just streamlined the process for us a little bit better, for at least my class. I have a classwork form that we are going to be doing together in class each day. So after I teach, they'll do that material that we just talked about and they can ask questions because we'll still be on the Zoom meeting during that time. And then they'll also have a homework assignment. Since we're just doing Zoom meetings twice a week, they'll have a classwork Google form twice a week, but they'll have a homework form each day. So for their independent learning days and then our Zoom meeting days as well. I typically assign 20 questions of math homework, but during this time I'm probably not going to assign more than 15, so 10 to 15 problems for my kids to just be able to keep up with practicing the material, and it's all online, so they just have to click the submit button and I get the responses and I can grade their work. Fourth thing that I am using is the Remind app. This is just a really awesome resource for educators to use to connect with their students. I just sent my students, or I showed them the number or the code, I guess, that they need to text, or they can download the app and then text that code, the specific message that they need to send in order to get into their specific group. So 8th grade math. But this works a little easier for me than traditional email because I get the notifications on my phone almost like a text notification. Sometimes my email doesn't notify me that I have an email until 3 hours later. I don't know why it does that. This does help me be able to respond to my students' math questions a little faster. I can also respond with a voice memo, or I can respond with a picture that I've drawn out of showing them the steps on a math problem. So I really like it for that reason. And again, I said that was something optional. They don't have to get that app, but if they want to, they can, and it's super, super helpful. The fifth thing that I have not used yet, but I'm hoping to kind of play around with this evening, is called Screencastify. Our school just got subscriptions for all of our middle and high school teachers to use that platform. It's basically something that screen records your computer screen, and it allows you to also show your face in the recording, and at the same time you can record your voice and record what's happening on the screen. So I'm hoping to use that, just kind of figure out how it works, and maybe make some PowerPoints that my kids can use to review what we talked about today while they do independent reviewing tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. If you want a video on that, just let me know, and I can make it sometime when I'm not doing teacher stuff. So that's what I'm using right now, or what I'm going to use in the future as we are diving into the online educational world. I'm definitely not a pro, but I do enjoy, teaching. I love it. It's my passion, and I really, really care about my students, and I want them to still have like an amazing learning experience, especially because it's math, and that's already hard enough to learn anyways. So I'm just trying to do my best to make it as simple as possible for them and their parents. If you are a teacher, you got this. We all got this. You can do this. Just find people that will support you and give you great ideas, and give yourself grace, because none of us really know what we're doing right now. It's like a first year teacher all over again. If you're a parent, just be patient with teachers as they try to navigate all of this, and just, do the best that you can for your kids during this time, and give us grace. Allow us time to respond to emails, because we get a lot of questions every single day. And if you're a student, make sure that you are doing your best, you're showing up for class, you're doing the assignments your teachers are giving you, because we're putting a lot of work into this, and we're hoping that it'll benefit you. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment if you have any ideas or things that you're using that I may have not mentioned. Let's help each other out in the comments during this time. And don't forget to subscribe, and also hit the little bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, or morning, or night, whenever you see this. Bye! Can you hear that? It's super windy outside.